A very good morning to you. Thank you so much for creating time to join us on News Check. Today being the 9th day of April 2021. We are so glad that you created time for us. Of course, a lot is happening in the country, and right here on News Check, Biz Check this particular Thursday, we just want to pick up and focus on some of those issues that are shaping the business world as we speak today. We are in the middle of a COVID-19 crisis, which many have termed as not just a health crisis, but also an economic crisis. We have all suffered the impacts that this pandemic has brought to the whole globe at large. And today we just want to spare some time on this particular program to talk about the startups and the small and medium enterprises, talking about the accessibility of the startup capitals. What are some of the options on the table in case you want to start a business, in an environment where many have lamented over lack of enough capital, lack of sources of funds for this. And of course, even during this COVID-19 season, where many businesses have had to really suffer the devastating impacts of COVID-19, what are the options on the table for you in case you closed shop and you want to bounce back, or in case you're struggling to stay afloat? What is it that you can be able to do so that you can continue to thrive amidst these trying times? That conversation we'll be having here, and of course later we'll also be talking about the Kenya debt management on the second interview we'll be having on the second hour of this particular program, just to talk about how do we manage our debt and fiscal planning in the country, and how do we invest this particular money that we borrow from international institutions? That will be forming part of our conversation later. But allow me to kickstart straight away with the very first interview this morning. I'm having a sit down with Peter Macharia. Macharia is the founder and chief executive officer, managing director of Jijenge Credit Limited. He's somebody who has been in the banking industry for 25 years, and he has a vast of experience in banking. He's also the director of JCL Motors and also JCL Homes Limited. And Macharia brings on board, quite a number of experience in terms of what you need to do, what you need to understand in case you have issues with financing as somebody who wants to get into the business world, because he holds a master's and a bachelor's degree in business administration. We'll be learning more about him and why this gentleman sitting here with me decided to quit his career at the peak where things were really good